Hey, good morning and welcome everybody. Today we're going to talk about, and I'm going to show you guys how to talk to yourself. I know it sounds crazy, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to have person one, and they're going to have a conversation with person number two, but really it's the same person. It's you the whole time. Yo, Mr. Renner, what's up? Hey, not much. Yeah, what'd you do this weekend? Dude, I had a birthday. Oh, really? That's awesome. How old are you? I'm 22. Oh, great. All right. Have a good one. All right. See ya. First, start off, we're going to hit record on the camera. We're going to hit record on our phone. Person number one is going to talk. Leave space for person number two to respond. And we're going to record all of person one. And I'll show you how this goes. And then when we're done, we keep the camera rolling because we can't move the camera, can't stop the camera, can't wiggle it, can't move it, nothing. Or else it's not going to work for us. And we stop our phone. And then we play back our phone, and our phone has person one on it, and that's when person number two goes and answers the questions or the conversation from person number one. And when we're done, we'll stop the camera, and we'll line up and edit inside of Premiere Pro. Recording on that. It doesn't matter that I've already hit record because we can trim the beginning of our video clip, right? Okay, and then I'm going to start this right here. All right, here it goes. Yo, Mr. Renner, what's up? Yeah, what'd you do this weekend? Oh, really? That's awesome. How old are you? Oh, great. All right, have a good one.
It's the shortest conversation.
Okay. Did I leave enough time to respond?
Yeah.
Who remembers exactly what I said word for word?
Me.
Kind of?
Me.
All right, what about the timing?
You said some extra runner.
See, that's why what we did is we recorded it on our phone. So, here it goes. So then... Yo, Mr. Renner, what's up? Hey, not much. Yeah, what'd you do this weekend? Dude, I had a birthday. Oh, really? That's awesome. How old are you? I'm 22. Oh, great.
What?
All right. All right, see ya. All right, first thing that we do now is we will take our SD card and we will put it into our computer. So we put this in the computer. While that's opening up, one of the first things we need to do is create a folder. So let's go ahead and cancel this. We're going to create a folder. We right click, create new folder, and I'm going to call this talking to myself. And then I double click on my SD card. I have a list view. And so I open this up, DCIM. I always go to the last numbered folder. And inside my last numbered folder, I can hit spacebar. Recording on that. Lagging computer. All right. And that's what we need. So we're going to take this, drag it over into the folder, talking to myself. And I can be done with that. And now that that's there, I can eject this by bringing this down, clicking, dragging it to the trash, letting go. And now I can safely remove the SD card and set it aside. That way, with the SD card set aside, we know that we're only pulling the image from inside right here of talking to myself. Okay. Next thing we need to do is open up Premiere Pro. When Premiere Pro opens up, there's two things we need to do. We need to name it, and we need to choose the location in order to save it. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick talking to myself, and we're going to save it inside of this folder. So if I ever needed to transfer from one computer to the next, I have all of my information and everything inside of this folder. All right, the first thing we're going to do is click on New Project. It'll open up with a new window. I'm going to call this Talking to Myself. And we're going to click Browse. We're going to select the desktop over here on the left. Select Desktop, and then there is Talking to Myself. And I will click Choose, and then I will click OK. So what we can do now, well, when you do that, it automatically opens up this. But let's go ahead and come over here, Talking to Myself, double click on that, and now we have our image, our video, and the project there. Okay. So inside here, there's a couple different ways that we can import footage. We can literally just click our video clip and drag it and drop it inside of our corner there. Or we can double click and we can go desktop and then talking to myself, and then we can click on that and we can import it that way. So those are two different ways that you can import the clips directly in, and we can see here that they're both the same. We don't need both of them, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. What we do next is we click this and drag it straight over to our timeline, and this is where we kind of trim it up. So we have all kinds of different things going. Let's move this over for you guys just a little bit. And so what we do is we can start sliding through. And actually, we'll just hit play, and I'll show you where we need to cut it. All right, here it goes. All right, so right there, cut it. And then I can fast forward a little bit. Really? That's awesome. How old are you? Oh, great. All right, have a good one. All right, so I said, hey, have a good one. See ya, bye. We'll go just a little bit extra and stop it. Then we will cut it. And then we will go to the beginning of the next one. You said so extra, right? See, that's why we just recorded on our phone. So here goes. So then. So backward just a little bit. All right. And then we can cut this part right here. And we can get rid of that middle part and click on here and get rid of that beginning part. And we can move this all the way over. We need to move this track up one and the audio down one. And then we can click this and drag it over. And we bring that over. Yo, Mr. Renner! Yo, Mr. Renner! All right, so we can see there that the audio is completely off 100%. So let's hit the plus button on our keyboard and zoom in. And let's listen to see which one plays first. Is it my phone recording, or is it me that plays first? Yo, Mr. Renner! Yo, Mr. Renner! All right, so we can hear there that the phone recording plays first, and we know that that phone, because if we toggle this, the phone where I'm listening to the recording disappears. So we need to take this and drag it out to the right and hit spacebar and play it again. Renner, what's up? Hey, not much. Yeah, what'd you do this weekend? Yeah. All right, so there's a slight echo. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more. I'm going to drag that over to the right just a smidge. I had a birthday. Oh, really? That is awesome. How old are you? All right, I don't hear any echo. 22. Oh, great. So right there, I got my voice with the recording of my voice matched up 100% perfect. So what I'm going to do here is come to the beginning, and we're going to trim this up. So we're going to get this going right here, and we're going to trim that. Bada boom, bada bing. Delete that. Hit the letter A, and that allows me to select all of my clips. And then hit V again, and we'll come down here to the end, and let's see where the ending is. All right, have a good one. All right. So what we need to do next is we need to add the mask. So what we do is we come to our editing tab, we click on Effect Controls, and then we come over here on Opacity. If you can't see opacity, you have to click the little drop down, and you come here and you can click this, and it will automatically put inside the middle here this bracket. So what I can do is rotate it. So I'll click and drag it because I want this on the inside, and I can click and drag this over, and I can't see myself. Yeah, Mr. Red. Why not? I should totally see myself right there. Oh, I know why. Because it's still hidden. You gotta make sure you unhide Yeah, Mr. Alright, so let's bring that back. Here, let's just delete that. Oh, backspace. Command Z always steps backwards. So if we step backwards, alright, mask 1. We're gonna click on mask 1. We're gonna delete it. Alright, bring this one back. Alright, now I can see again. So let's bring this in. Now when I bring this over, there I am. Click it, rotate it, and make it bigger. So click and drag. Make it bigger. And you notice that I'm going up off the top of the screen. What I need to do is bring this one out here in the middle. Okay, there we have it. And then what we need to do is feather this. So actually, before we feather it, let's have you understand the reason why. So if we just hit play,
Yeah, Mr.
you can see this is dark and this is light. You can see this light right here. So if we click on mask 1, we can either click on the mask feather and click on the numbers and drag them out, or I can just come right here and click this and drag it out. And then that
Mr. Renner, what's
up? And then we're good to go there. We'll come to the end.
Have a good one.
All right, have a good one. All right, bye. And then we'll clip that one, and then we can click and drag all of this by using our move tool and hit delete on the keyboard. We're done, and then we can hit Command M, and we can go through the exporting process of completing that. Make sure that we change our sequence to entire sequence. That this says H.264, and as we double click on this, we can rename it to talking to myself, save it to our desktop. Unless you have recent places available, then you can put it inside of that folder, and we click save and export, and it'll export perfectly and go into our folder. All right, that's it. And then when you're done, you can turn it in, share it with your friends.